What's up, everybody? General Destroyer here. Gonna do a quick update what I did this weekend, what I did this past week. Basically, before I get started, I wanna let you guys do not sleep on STARHAWK. STARHAWK, I played the beta for a little bit, not much. I was a big fan of WARHAWK. You know, I played WARHAWK for a very long time when it first launched. Great game when you have your friends, you have your buddies. You know, it's perfect. You know, you got tons of things to do, huge maps. You can fly, you can get on jeeps, you can get on tanks, you can shoot on foot. It's amazing. It's an amazing experience. A lot of people didn't give it a shot, but WARHAWK was a very good game. If you got into it, you got into the rhythm, and you start understanding everything. It was a great game. Now, STARHAWK looks even better. The graphics are beautiful. You got a single player now. You got Emmett Grace. Now he's a main character. The online looks great. You know, when I got in the beta, it was running smooth. And that was a beta. That was a closed beta. It wasn't the open beta. It was a closed beta. Everything was running smooth. So, Lightbox Studio was doing a great job at making this game. This game releases tomorrow. Okay, I got mine pre-ordered already. I can't wait. I hope you know, I'm not a big online guy, but STARHAWK is a game that you might catch me playing online for quite some time. Now, of course, I'm going to go for the single player because it got a single player. But I'm also going to want to try out the online because the online experience of WARHAWK was amazing. And I'm sure STARHAWK can deliver the same thing, but just, going to up the ante a little more. So, I cannot wait for STARHAWK. And I'm telling you guys with the PlayStation 3, or any, y'all like online games, give STARHAWK a shot, man. I mean, that's, these are exclusive games that are well-made games. You guys don't give it a shot. And they end up not, making another sequel of them because you guys didn't try it. And you try it, you end up liking it, man. You're going to regret, that's just the way it is. Give STARHAWK a chance. It's going to be a damn good game, I can tell you that right now. I have lots of trust in Dylan Job and the Lightbox Studio guys. Those guys work very hard on their games. Now, the next thing, of course, you all know last week they showed the Galaxy S3. I'm not going to say much. Look at my previous video. It was an ugly device. They mentioned these 4 processors, okay, quad-core processors, big 4.8-inch screen, all these things, all these nice things, but the problem is, all this power that this phone has and the experience is still laggy. The Android OS is still laggy, regardless of what it says. It's still very much malware infested. That thing can get malware, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It can get it just like that. That's just the way the Android OS is built. It sucks up malware, like noodles. It sucks malware like noodles, and it's just laggy. That's just something. That's a code in the that's a code in the system of Android that you're never going to be able to fix that. No matter how fast it is, it's always going to be laggy. You're going to have some lag in all these Android devices. Everyone that I've had and I've played with, and they're very powerful devices. They've always had lag. They've always had problems here and there because of the malware. Maybe I got a little bug. I got a little glitch. They're just very unstable. The software is very unstable in Android, and I can tell you that from personal experience. I've had iOS, I've had Android, and now I have Windows OS. So I'm not very impressed with the Galaxy S3. It's an ugly looking phone. It looks very cheap. People said it's plasticky. The OS is still very unstable, so count me out again. Last but not least, the Avengers. The Avengers is a bit overhyped. I'm going to tell you that right now. Now I'm going to explain to you why. I'm not trying to give away too many plot details or anything like that. I'm just going to tell you the reason why I think it's overhyped. Now, I think it's overhyped. You see, but my problem is, people say, well, don't worry about the hype. Go in with an open mind. But that's the problem. When you listen to all these people saying that the movie is great, it's amazing, lots of action, this and that. It don't matter how freely you open your mind to go see that movie. Regardless, you're still going to have in your head all the great things these people have been saying about this movie. So you're already going to fall into the hype, regardless. If you say you don't want to, you're going to fall into the hype. Now, I went into it with an open mind, but the hype had still consumed me already. Okay, so I went and checked out the movie. I thought the movie was good. It was a very good movie. It was not a bad movie at all. It was a very good movie. But I do have a lot of gripes with the movie that, makes it overhyped. So people, don't listen to people say it's amazing, because just go with a free mind. Don't listen to that, because, you might be a bit surprised. Now, to me, they didn't show no backstory of Black Widow and Hawkeye, or Hawkeye, whatever the hell his name was. They didn't show any backstory, so it's like where these guys come from. You know, oh, they just joined the Avengers. I mean, you already seen the Thor movie, the Captain America movie, the Hulk movie, the Iron Man movie, but you didn't see Black Widow, or, you know, so they just come out of nowhere, which it isn't bad because they're not very special characters, but the action. Let me tell you something. The movie is 2 hours and 23 minutes long, or 2 hours and 22 minutes, somewhere around there. Let me tell you something. An hour and 45 minutes of that movie is pretty much no action. It's kind of, you know, it's just moving on, you know, just steady. It's just moving on. Hulk, which is the highlight of the film. Hulk and Iron Man are the two best characters. Hulk don't come alive and really show his fucking rage until the final 30 minutes of the movie. Not even, maybe, you know, and I don't like that. I think Hulk is the highlight of the Avengers. He's the one that makes shit funny, makes it badass, and he don't come alive till the very end. You know, so the movie was a bit slow. You know, it just felt like it was dragging until the last 30 minutes. That's just my take on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was still a great movie. I'm still going to buy it on Blu-ray. I wouldn't mind watching it again. I think the cast did an amazing job, you know. You know, it was very funny at times. You know, when the action was there, it was great action. But that was the thing. It was very scarce. The action was very scarce. After the credits, you know, a villain comes out that's going to be, I'm sure it's going to be a villain in part 2. And then if you wait longer into those credits, you will see another scene where I think it's pointless. It's people laugh at it. Some people look at it different than others. To me, it was just like, okay, wow, you know, I just wasted 20 seconds, 30 seconds on this. Big deal. You know, it didn't add to the excitement, you know, or anything. So, but yeah, I do think that the Avengers was a bit overhyped. Was it a good movie? Hell yeah, it was a good movie. It was a great movie. You know, I love the way they fought. When the action was there, it was there. But that's the problem. Wasn't too much of it until towards the end of the movie. So, yes, I do think the Avengers movie is a bit overhyped. I give it about an 8 out of a 10. You know, 8 out of a 10 is what I give it. Still a very good movie. I recommend you guys to go watch it. Dark Knight is what I'm waiting for. Dark Knight, to me, looks better than Avengers. It looks darker, it looks crazier. I'm a bigger DC fan, of course, so that's going to add a little bias, you know, to the Batman. But the Batman looks amazing. I mean, that shit looks a lot darker than the Avengers. You got Bane going crazy. It looks amazing. You got the Batwing this time, so I can't wait for the Dark Knight Rises. That's just me, okay? I think that's going to be a better movie than Avengers. I'm calling it right now. Either way, y'all guys let me know what y'all think about the Avengers, the Galaxy S, or y'all going to pick up STARHAWK. Leave your comment down in the comment section below. Peace.